To paraphrase Madonna, we are living in a visual world, and I'm a visual kind of guy. More than ever, the images that we post on the web, the images that we use to present our products, services, ourselves, is directly tied to how successful we are going to be as a business or a business owner. And I'm sure you know by now, because it's Wednesday, I've been talking about it for a week now, no one is doing it quite like Mitzi. All right, she is killing it on the web with her images and all of her posts of her Itsy Bitsies by Mitzi's little mini candles. These images, they can make or break our business, and they have really set Mitzi on fire. They tell the consumer exactly what they need to know in order to make a decision, in order to purchase, all right? And we're talking about consumers that you are probably never going to meet. They are going to make a decision on you based on what they see in their timeline, all right? And that is a lot of pressure, simply because it's incredibly important. It is one of the most important things on your plate. Now, with that in mind, let's put our assumptions to the test. We're going to challenge our preconceived notions, and we are going to do another 2-minute challenge. All right, I'll see you on the other side.
Oh, you would be able to get money off it now that I know you do it so well.
Hey there, welcome back. I'm E.H. Howard. I'm your swanky host here in my swanky business office. I am a self-employed small business owner, much like yourself. And so if you're watching this, you're probably just like me. Now, if somehow you missed it, or in case you didn't notice it, this is the 2-minute challenge. And you're probably saying to yourself, what the hell's the 2-minute challenge, dude? Well, it's where I challenge you to take a few minutes to brainstorm creative solutions to common everyday problems that all of us face in our businesses. So let's get into it, all right? Now, as I said, if you've been keeping up with my content all week, and if not, just go through and look for 2315 on everything that I'm doing, and you can kind of catch up. We are talking about imagery, all right? We're talking about the images that we present, how that affects consumers and what they think about us and how they talk to us or how they engage with us, all right? And we have also been talking a little bit about Mitzi and her Itsy Bitsies and how all that. All right, so now, in a lot of cases, the only interaction or engagement that you are going to have with a consumer is what they see in your timeline, what they read on your posts, what they are never going to actually kind of come in and see you. The consumers that come in to see you, the consumers that you actually physically engage with, whether it's on the phone or in some other way, are a very small portion of the people that come in contact with your business, all right? And there's a basics video on the funnel that if you need to kind of get some background and experience on that. They are judging you based on a literal 10 seconds, if you're even lucky, 10 seconds, right? They are judging you based on that. And it doesn't matter how good everything is you're offering. If a consumer isn't stopping because your image isn't presented in the best way possible, you've lost that consumer, all right? And it's gonna be really hard to get them back. You're gonna have to really wow them. All right, so let's get into the challenge. We kind of got the table set. We're gonna kind of get into the challenge. Now, as usual, you're gonna set a timer for 2 minutes. And if we didn't set a timer for 2 minutes, you would kind of wander off. You'd be like, oh, let me go on Amazon. We all do, all right? The timer is sort of kind of like, I always kind of equate it to being a pop quiz when you were in high school or middle school. You didn't have time to think, you just had to get it out, and you were like, any answer is okay, I'm just gonna get it. That's where we're going with this, all right? As with all of my content, there's an associated worksheet down below. The link is there. Feel free to download it. It's got further instructions. It's got some other information. It will have a copy of the images that we're going to talk about. So it's everything you need right there. All right, now when you're ready, set your timer for 2 minutes, and using the image that you see in the worksheet, you are gonna write down everything that is absolutely positively wrong with that image, all right? There is a lot, so don't hold back. Write it all down, get it all out. Do not edit yourself, do not censor yourself, do not overthink, simply go from the gut. There are no wrong answers. There are no right answers. Right now, there are just answers. Just get it all out on paper. And then we're going to analyze it in the assessment portion that comes in the end of the week in the review, which will be review 2315. All right. Now, speaking of which, that assessment portion will be in review.ehhoward.com on Friday. So you can kind of go back and kind of really see what it is, what the answers were, what the assessment was, what you may have missed, what you got. You know, it's a very thorough review of what we did. You can catch up on previous challenges there because there's previous challenges in the archives, 2.ehhoward.com. There's a link for archives up in the right, and you can kind of go and see other challenges. While you're there, don't forget to check out the basics. They are short little videos with worksheets and other things to help you understand everything that is needed, from how to set goals, how to create an action plan, to creating social media, how to make images for the web. We're gonna get into video, all right? It's all free or very low cost content for you to really kind of hone your skills and kind of get what it is you need to really be the best that you can be. Follow me on social media. I'm E.H. Howard literally everywhere. I think that's it. All right, I will see you in the next video, which is the conversation on Thursday. And this week's topic is the new frontier. All right, I'll see you there. Bye.